There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Yes, it is me, it is Barry. Look, you can touch me and stuff. No, you can't touch me, you know, I can get you arrested for that. But I'm back. It has been nearly 2 weeks. My poor little camera had to go away and get repaired. The screen here that I can see me in the screen. It just went all blank and fuzzy, so I couldn't actually see what I was filming. It had to go away and get repaired. So thank you very much to the people that were sending me messages going, Barry, we love you, please don't stop doing the videos. And I haven't stopped, I was just waiting for the camera to be repaired. So I apologise about that, and it was really hard to not do videos. I actually did one the other day, which incidentally is the most viewed video I've ever had within the space of 24 hours. The Epic British Pizza. 9,000 calories on a pizza, so if you want to go check that one out, you can. It's a little bit rude, I apologise about that, but we're going to completely flip it on its head by doing a really healthy lasagna. We're using a vegetable which some of you might know as eggplant, which in England we call aubergine. We're doing an aubergine lasagna, or eggplant lasagna, so just hit pause on the video and write all these ingredients down. So basically, as you know, with a lasagna, you get like sheets of pasta, right? So what we're going to do is use the sort of the butch eggplant slash aubergine. You know, eggplant kind of freaked me out because I had this thing, what is an eggplant? I had this vision of like being an egg with like leaves growing out of it. I don't know. Eggplant, we're going to cut it like nice and thick and chunky, and that is going to act as like the sheet. Okay, I had to be careful how I said that then. The sheet. So what we're going to do first of all is actually cut up these, and then we'll work on the rest of the veg, because that's all just going to come along together. Use your favourite sort of tomatoey sauce as well for lasagna, some nice Parmesan cheese and some mozzarella, and we're ready to cook this thing. Cha-ching! Okay then guys, so basically we have got ourselves a baking tray like this. Our aubergine slash eggplant is going to go on this sucker very soon, but first of all just grab your aubergine slash eggplant. I'm going to just call it from an aubergine from this point on, otherwise it could extend the video duration by about 5 hours. Could act as a mobile phone, could act as a sort of deputy nipple, but this is a darn good vegetable, my friends. So all we're going to do is just cut it into nice thick slices, okay? And it's quite a stubborn vegetable, okay? It's a bit like a courgette like we've got already, but it's a little bit more tougher, you know? It's the butch one. You know, if it was wrestling, it'd be like, rah, whereas the courgette's like, ee, ee. If you catch my drift. So just thickly cut your aubergine into like sort of slices like that. See, that's kind of thick and chunky. Around about ½ an inch thick. Yes, please. Okay, so once I'm happy cutting them up, you can put them on your baking tray, except for this bit, it doesn't really have much of a use, or it could kind of make a good hat like that, I don't know. So yeah, we're just going to plonk them on there, like so. Look, this one, make sure you get your stickers off, okay, look. Oh yeah, so just take them all off. If you want, you can give them a little brush of olive oil. We're going to shove them in the oven for around about 20 minutes to give them a nice little suntan, soften a little bit, and then we're going to bring it all together. It's so easy, this recipe. I love you. Okay then folks, so if you're eagle-eyed, you'll be able to see I've got 2 trays here with my aubergine on there. That's actually 2 aubergines in total. In fact, you don't really need to be eagle-eyed because I just told you. I don't know why I did that. Anyhow, let's open our oven and just plonk them in there. So we're going to maybe flip them over halfway through. Not going to take any more than 20 minutes because it is going to go back in the oven with the rest of the lasagna in a little bit, okay? Thank you. Okay, just got to tell you, if you are making the aubergine only lasagna, you have got yourselves one lazy dish on your hands, and you do not need to do the next steps that I'm about to show you. You basically need to wait for your aubergine to come out and put it all, layer it in a dish, okay? I'm going to add some courgette. I'm going to thinly slice that, okay? I'm not going to cook that because it's so thin it's going to cook with it when we do that final cook. And I use cook quite a lot then. And also, I'm going to be using a carrot like this. I'm going to grate it, so we're going to have a funky layers of aubergine, courgette, and grated carrot with our sauce and our cheese, and we're going to keep adding it on top. It's going to be amazing. The person that we all need to thank for suggesting this recipe is, I'm getting through the requests, bear with me, it is Larissa Tedesco Montero, which is definitely not an English sounding name, but thanks Larissa for this recipe request, and I hope you all enjoy it. So yeah, I'm going to get on and chop my veg. Okay, so I might as well show you what I'm going to do with these carrots because there aren't many steps in this video at all. So basically grab your carrot, give it a wash. As you can see, it's nicely cleansed. It's going to take off the top and the bottom, or the bottom and the top. There's no preference there, it doesn't matter. Grab yourself a little peeler and take the skin off. If you want it rustic, if you're hardcore and you don't worry about the skin on there, you can keep it on there, my friends. So I'm going to just take that skin off, and then I'm just going to grate the carrot. I'm going to do this sort of action, which is rude. Okay, so you've got these amazing carrots now. They feel good, they're all shorn and they're all smooth, kind of like a man after a nice smooth shave, or some women. I'm I'm going to dig myself a hole, so I'm going to stop there. So yeah, I've got myself a nice little plate like this, and a grater. I've got to be careful when I use this, because the last time I used it, I only shaved a little bit of my finger off, grated a little in there, so be very careful with your carrot technique. So we're just going to place it down on a plate, like that, and just grate it up and down. You want to build a funky orange, great carroted mountain underneath this bit, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah. There we go, guys. Check that out. Nice big carrot mountain there. Possibly too much more than I need. But if I had a rabbit, I'd give it to it. If not, I'll probably just eat that myself later on for a midnight snack. Let's move on. Okay, so I didn't want to show you me cutting up a courgette, but just to show you, these slices are nice and thin. Can you see that? It's all good, my friends. That's ready. So I'm just going to get out. Can you see me? I'm just going to get out my aubergines now. I'll give them a little flip, and then I can wait too. Okay guys, not sure if you can see this. These are the aubergines that are just out, and they are brown on one side. You flip them over and they are still slightly brown that side. So you don't need to cook them for too much longer, but you'll be able to feel it in the middle there. It's still more firm, so it does need a little blast. So flip them all over, get them in the oven for about 5 more minutes, and then we'll build this thing together. Yeah. Okay, so I'm about to take my aubergines out. The good thing is they're going to be a little bit more squidgy, because when I put them in the base of my dish like that, if I just sit them in like a circular shape, it's going to be a little bit stubborn, you know. We want to try and fit them in as much as we can. So with them being a little bit softer, we can hopefully manoeuvre them a little bit. And if the worst comes to worst, we can grab a knife on those mofos and cut them. Righty-ho, so I'm actually using this funky oval-shaped dish. You can use a rectangular dish, you can use a square dish, you can use a triangular dish. If you have a triangular dish, you are amazing, and I love you, and maybe send me a picture of it. Yeah, so this is basically it. We're going to grab our aubergines. They have cooled down. Do not just take them straight out of the oven and go, oh yeah, because you will burn yourself a lot. So we're just going to put them, the first layer of aubergines, around like that, okay? That's my aubergine face. Yep, so I'm just putting in my aubergines now. Really just try and squish them together, like bunch them in a little bit. They might not want to go, but you might have teeny little gaps, but it's all good like that, okay? So just fill it in as much as you can. It's all good. We just fill it up. Righty-ho, that's all nice and crammed in there. The next thing I've got is some spinach leaves, okay? So these are washed, and all they're going to do is wilt under the heat, okay? So just going to sweat, and they're going to sort of cling on like a blanket onto our aubergines. So we're just going to place those on there. Okay, so now I've got my plate of carrots. I'm just going to grab some there and just dribble them, not too much, just over the top of the spinach leaves to maybe sort of add a little bit of weight to it. And the last thing I'm going to add in terms of the vegetables for the minute is our courgettes on the top. Yeah. So with your courgettes, I'm not so worried about cramming them all in. You know, I'm just making this up as I go along, guys. You don't necessarily have to do this. Remember, if you're just doing the aubergine, you're just going to pour on your sauce next and the cheese and just keep layering it as much as you want to go. So with the courgettes, I'm just scattering them out a little bit. It's partying. Remember, that is courgette and not cucumber, because cucumber is a poor man's version of courgette, my friend. Okay, so what I want you to do is get some bolognese / lasagna sauce and just get a nice layer of that on the top, like so. Don't want to drown it, but just enough. I'm going to spread that out with the back of a spoon. That will be enough, okay? Just let's spread that out. Yeah, so for my cheese, I'm going for some grated mozzarella. Nice big sort of scatter of it along there. The top layer is going to have a lot more cheese on it, but certainly not as much as my epic pizza the other day. Woo! And by the way, guys, I didn't eat it all for those people that were worried about my health. Anyhow, Parmesan. I love Parmesan. It smells amazing, doesn't it? Just get it on there. That looks good. You can eat it just like this now. If you want it, if you're just making it just like this and you think, right, that's it, I can't take it anymore, I've got to put it in my oven, I want to eat it, just get it in there right now. Leave it as it is. But I'm going for another layer. Yeah, just finishing it with some more cheese. I'm going a little bit messy with this, so it's all good, so I can wipe it and clean it up. I'm really going to give it a nice, healthy, cheesy topping on there. Did I say healthy cheese? I don't know. Cheese is good though, cheese is good. So we're going to brown it in the oven, and a little bit of Parmesan on top. I absolutely love Parmesan. Where's my spoon hiding? Just sprinkle that on there. Unbelievable. If you want, you can add seasoning, salt and pepper, different herbs to this. But as it is like this, it's going to taste blooming good, my friends. Let's get it in the oven. The only thing I've got to work on now is my sweet corn and my broccoli, which is basically just stuff on the side to make it look fancy. Let's get it in the oven for around about 25 minutes. Turn it around halfway through, and I love you. Okay, believe it or not, we are nearly there. I've just span it round and it smells amazing. I actually wanted to get in the oven with our dish. I put my broccoli on there, it's all good. You don't need me to tell you how to make broccoli, do you? I don't think so. Can you hear that? Yeah. That is our microwave. I've just melted just a big spoonful of butter. And what I'm going to do for our sweet corn, by the way, the sweet corn, the easiest way is also to put it in the microwave for about 5 minutes. Cover it with a little bit of kitchen towel, something like that. And it's going to taste good. Okay, so what we're going to do is put in some paprika. I've got a shot of paprika there. in there, and also some mustard powder. And if I can do this one-handed, see if I can get this up. There's a little bit of honey. I'm just going to add just a teeny squidging of that in there, like so. And then I'm going to stir it round with this brush, and that is what we are going to baste on our sweet corn, like that. Like that? I like that too. Okay, so you can probably see the steaming right there. We've got my broccoli and the sweet corn. I've just been brushing the sweet corn with this funky dip we made. Really easy peasy, as you saw. You can customise it any way you want. A little bit more stronger, more paprika. Any spice you want, really. Or obviously you can add a little bit more honey if you want it sweeter. I want that funky balance of both. Yes, maybe it's a bit selfish, I don't know. The lasagna is ready. Let's get it out of the oven. It still smells good. I can't wait to eat this one. Yeah. Okay, let's get this one out. Let's open the oven. Holy schmoly. Wow, check that out. Boom. That is all done. It's bubbling away. It smells good. Sounds good. Let's eat it. Yeah, so very healthy this one, guys. I'm just going to stick my knife in there. Cut a nice section out. Like so. Let's see if I can get my spoon in there. Scoop it all in. Oh, wow. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Check that out. See that? See that? Get it on your plate, add some more if you're selfish. I'm just going to leave it like that just for you guys to see. I'm going to literally grab my broccoli because I'm being a bit quick and rushed. Chuck it on there. Some of our sweet corn, like that. And that is our dish all done. Nice, simple, easy, healthy. You know, we can buff it up a little bit more with some more salad and stuff on there. But that will fill you up. It's very cheap. Let's go for it. Okay then guys, I'm not going to show you me eating the broccoli or the sweet corn, although I did just brush a teeny bit of that buttery base on the broccoli as well, and it spiced it up a real good treat. And the sweet corn, I had a cheeky one, and it tastes good. So, we've got the lasagna here, all these different layers. You can see the carrot in there and the courgette all just hanging out, waving at me, going, eat me. It's hot, I'm going to blow it. I don't want to burn myself. Let's go for it. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. Perfect amount of cheese on there as well, just enough kick. It's really subtle, soft, it's mild. I'm loving it. It's healthy. I'm doing this a lot with my hair. I need to stop. Beautiful, easy peasy, really cheap ingredients, as I said. So if I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on, and I will see you again next time. Bye.
Cooking is nice. 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 Cooking is nice.